Hi, welcome to Just King Yoga. Grab a couple yoga blocks. We'll start on our belly in crocodile pose. Palms stacked, elbows out to the side. A nice grounding pose for this time of year. Once you get down to your crocodile pose, see if you can let your heels flop out to the side and you can really relax in your sacrum. Even though gravity is working against you, try to really push the belly out and expand in the ribs. Just notice the support of the earth underneath your body. Notice the parts of your body touching your mat. If you haven't already, seal the lips, start to move into the Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose with a slight constriction in the back of the throat. It can sound like Darth Vader, or it can feel like fogging up a plane of glass in the wintertime. Pick up your head, put the opposite hand on top, put your head back down. Notice how the mind, the body, and the spirit reacts to having the hand on top that you did not choose. There might be a little bit of discomfort. Can you breathe through the sensations? One more smooth, steady, purposeful breath. Good. Once you complete, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Zip up your legs closer together. Find the toenails onto the mat. We're going to try to keep this connection of our toes and the mat and push the pelvis down. We'll prepare for Bhujangasana, 3 rolling cobras. Exhale out all the air. Push into your feet. Lift your heart. Little to no weight in the hands here. Try to really use the back muscles. Lengthen the neck. Exhale, forehead down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the heart. Push into your feet. Use your breath. Exhale, forehead down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Push into your pelvis and your feet. Exhale, forehead down. Really nice. Curl those toes under. Make your way to a tabletop position. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Just take some movements that feel good in the body. Maybe you shift the hips side to side. Or it might feel good to walk the hands forward and let the hips float forward and down. Or maybe send those hips back. Round your back, tuck your chin. Start to drop into your body's wisdom, your intuition. Eventually make your way back to your neutral tabletop position. Once you get there, take a second to notice your alignment. Are your shoulders over your wrists, actually? And are your hips over your knees? Good. Set it up so you have nice structure here. Take your right leg out behind you when you're ready. Leave your toes on the earth and just pulse into the heel a few times, opening up the back of the leg line. Good, and then lift the leg parallel to the ground. Activate the foot. Drop that right hip more than you think and spiral the inner thigh towards the ceiling. Good. Really find your knuckles and your finger pads on your right hand. Push the earth away. You can stay right here or extend that left arm out in front of you, thumb faces up. If you need more stability, you can curl the back toes under. Keep pushing the earth away and pulling the ribs together. Focus your eyes. On an exhale, come back to your tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, tuck the pelvis. Do it again. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, soft elbows. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Use the breath. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Good. Come on back to your neutral tabletop position. We'll do that on the other side. So take your left leg behind you. Just pulse into your heel a few times. And then lift the left leg parallel to the mat. Activate your foot, so either point it or flex it. I like to push the ball of my foot back and spread my toes wide. Push the earth away, pull the ribs together. Find the finger pads and the knuckles of your left hand. Take your right hand out in front of you, thumb faces up. Focus your eyes, nice long neck. Feel your power, your strength, your stability. One more breath. And come on back to your tabletop. Good. We'll take a couple more cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, curl, tuck the chin. Do it again. Inhale, drop the belly, spread the sit bones. Nice broad collarbone. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. One more time, inhale. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Come back to neutral. We'll move into a downward facing dog. Walk those hands forward. Curl your toes under. Press your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Once you get here, maybe take a little pedal of the feet. Or peekaboo under one armpit. And then the other armpit. Maybe cascade yourself into a high plank. Notice if you move your hands or your feet. Can you send your hips up back up high, and keeping your feet in the hands in the same place. Find a couple breaths of stillness. Press the chest closer to the thighs. Pull the ribs together. Track the tailbone down. When you're ready, look at your hands. Bend your knees. Take 10 tiny steps to the front of your mat. If you need to create space, come up onto your finger pads or grab for your blocks to make room to tiptoe your toes all the way forward. When you get there, find ragdoll. Put your hands in your elbow creases. Let the head hang heavy. Opposite forearm on top. Let the head be even heavier. Pull your lower belly up and in. Maybe take a gentle sway side to side or front to back. Release the hands down to a dangle. Press into your feet. Soften into your knees. Roll the body up to standing. Stack one vertebrae on the next as you make your way all the way to the top. When you get to the top, take some sweet shoulder rolls. And take your shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. Lovely. Come on back to center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Big breath. Reach up. Fill up. Good. On your exhale, we'll find palm tree. We're going to bring the hands down, facing them forward. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Option to come high up onto your tippy toes. Focus your eyes. Good. Heels down, reach up high, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, unleash your toes, push your hips slightly forward. Good. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bow, Uttanasana. Lead with your heart. You can bring your hands through heart center or swan dive, whatever feels good. Halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins or your thighs. Push your butt back. Track your tailbone down. Strong back, strong core here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, plant your hands. Step it back. High plank. Your way to downward facing dog. Send those hips up high whenever you're ready. When you get there, big inhale breath. Big exhale breath. Big inhale breath. And big exhale breath. Good. Let's build some heat. We'll move through this breath to movement. If my pace isn't right for you, go at the pace that you need today. Take an inhale. At the bottom of your exhale, bend your knees. Look forward. Come forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise with a flat back this time. Reach up. Gather what you need for your day. Exhale, palm tree. Heels lift, palms come down. Good. Drop your heels, reach up high, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus the arms, belly tight, lift the heart. Lovely. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, bow. Halfway lift, strong flat back. Plant your hands, step it back. See if you can step back with the opposite foot that you did before. Your way. Downward facing dog. Send those hips up high. Big inhale breath. And big exhale breath. So nice. Big inhale. And big exhale. Let's do this one more time. Bend your knees. Look forward. Step with the opposite foot if you're stepping. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, palm tree, heels lift. Palms come down. Drop your heels, reach up high, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus, the arms lift the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, bow. Halfway lift. Plant those hands. Step it back, high plank. Down dog, your way. Send the hips high when you're ready. Big inhale. And big exhale. Big inhale. And big exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Good. Listen for the change. Look forward. Come forward, forward, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, seal the hands into the heart. Just pause for a moment. Just notice the heat that you have created in your body, the rhythm of your breath, the cadence of your heart, the earth underneath your feet. Release the hands down by the sides. Inhale the arms up, nice big breath, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, nice soft knees. Good, halfway lift, strong flat back once again. Listen, on your exhale, we're going to plant our hands, maybe on the mat, maybe you grab for blocks. I like to use blocks. Keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back to your low lunge. Drop down to the back knee. Take a second to move the body forward and back. Toe heel your front foot farther forward. If your knee is going to jut past your ankle or if your heel is going to lift, if you push your hips forward and down. Just notice how the knee is, the hip joint. Good, and then come back to center. We're going to find 90-degree angles with our thighs and our shins. So I'm going to see that my knee is over my ankle. I'm essentially in a kneeling position. Curl your back toes under if you need more stability here. You can keep your hands where they are on your blocks or inhale the arms up and overhead, big breath. On an exhale, we'll take an open arm twist to the right. The left arm is going to come forward. The right arm is going to go back. Pull your belly in. Keep tracking that front knee straight forward and back. So try not to let it sickle over to the left. Maybe you can take your gaze to your back hand to open up your shoulders just a little bit more. Get smooth and steady with the breath. Stay here or exalt this pose. Push into your front heel as you reach the left hand high up to the sky. The back hand can either dangle or you can wrap it behind your back for a half bind. Palm is out. The gaze might come to the left hand up high. Might challenge the balance. Can you stick with your breath? Good. Unravel. Come back to center. Reach the arms up high. Bring the hands back down to your blocks or the mat. We'll find half Hanumasana, half split. Walk the blocks or the hands back. Straighten-ish the front leg. Flex your toes towards your face. Pull that right hip back just a little bit so you can feel a nice smooth stretch in the back of the right leg. Can you use your exhale breath and your mind's eye to spread the fibers running from your heel to your glute? One more breath. Really nice. Plant your front foot. Walk your hands forward to frame your front foot. Lift your back knee. We're going to move into a warrior one. Spiral the back foot down. See that you have your feet on two separate tracks. Square your hips slightly forward. The back foot is off to a 45-degree angle. Push into your front heel. Rise up, warrior one. Once you get up, find the pinky side of your back foot. Pull your ribs together and track your tailbone down. Maybe you can come a little bit farther into that front lunge. Shoulders are out of the ears. Pinkies are spiraled towards one another. Breathe. Take a nice big full breath. On your exhale, airplane out your arms. Tick-tock your torso forward. Draw the shoulders out of the ears. Unleash your front toes. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back up high. Bring the shoulders back up over your hips. Do that again. Airplane out your arms. Use your breath. Come back up. Reach up high. One more time. Airplane out the arms. Really nice. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Good. Bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Take a quarter turn. I like to bring my blocks with me. Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. So once you get here, you likely have to fiddle with the feet to get them on one track. Maybe take the feet a little bit wider. Let your head be heavy. I'm going to put my forearms on my blocks for a little support. Roll the weight slightly forward. Spiral the inner thighs towards where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. Good. Halfway lift. Straighten out your arms. Lift your torso. Soften into your knees. Pull your belly in nice and tight. Rise all the way up to star. Spread your fingers wide when you get there. Take an inhale into your heart. On your exhale, turn your heels in and your toes out. Find a horse pose. Get low. Track the knees towards the pinky toes. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Check in with those shoulders. If you're leaning forward, imagine you're leaning up against a wall, stacking the shoulders over the hips for more stability. Maybe get a little bit lower. Find the depth that's right for you. Inhale back to star. Nice job. Take an inhale breath. On an exhale, warrior two. We're going to bring that back foot parallel to the short end of the mat. Pivot your front toes. Find a front heel to back arch alignment. Level out the hips. Bring the arms out to a T. Good. Pull shin to shin, but reach in opposing directions so you can be nice and strong in this pose. Look over your front finger with purpose, with focus. Push into the pinky side of the back foot. Keep that back leg nice and strong. You're almost there. Find the depth that's good. Reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Reach the front arm high. Big breath into the right lung. Exhale, bring the arms to a T. We're going to move into Vrksasana, triangle pose. So we're going to try to keep this front knee straight-ish, but not locked. It's a bit tricky. Track your fingers forward. When you can't go forward anymore and your obliques are super fired up, bring the hands to 6 and 12. Use your bottom hand to spiral your heart to where the ceiling meets the wall. Keep breathing, nice smooth breath. Good, soften into that front knee. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. I'm gonna grab my blocks. Pop your back heel high up over your toes. Sorry, Mama Bear. That's my dog. Pyramid pose. We're gonna step the back foot in a little bit. Straighten-ish the front leg as you bow the chin towards the shin. Push into the big toe mound of your front foot, all the while pulling that back hip, that right hip up and back. Take an inhale breath, and take an exhale breath. Good, look forward. Soften in the knee. Walk your blocks or your hands forward. Lift your left leg up off the ground, standing splits. Take an inhale breath. Lift the leg a little bit higher and maybe bow the crown of the head towards the ground. Good, and then step the feet together. Forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, seal the hands into the heart. Good, breathe. We'll move into tree pose. So ground down into your right foot. Bring your left foot to your half staff pose, parallel to the ground, flex the foot. Notice if you're lifting that hip higher than your other hip, try to keep your hips level and pull up on the pelvic floor. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, straighten the legs, straighten strong. Good, inhale, bend it. Exhale, find your tree pose. Put the sole of your foot on your inner leg line, anywhere but the knee. So you can use your toes as a kickstand. You can put the sole of your foot on your shin. Or you can go all the way above your knee to your thigh. Wherever you are, track your tailbone down. and focus your eyes. Notice if you're gripping in your standing foot. Unleash your toes. Option to grow your branches high up to the sky. To release, come back to a half staff pose. Flex your foot. And set your foot down. Nice job. Inhale the arms up. Big breath. Exhale, fold forward, bow. Listen, halfway lift. Nice strong flat back. Pull your belly tight. Plant your hands, maybe use blocks. This time we're going to leave the left foot forward and step the right foot back. Drop down to the back knee. Move the body forward and back. Just notice the difference between the sides of the body. Yoga is about self-study, getting to know the body well. When you're ready, we'll find those 90-degree angles. So the shin and the thigh, the ankle is underneath the knee. Maybe the back toes are curled under to find more stability. Inhale the arms up and overhead, big breath. Open arm twist to the left this time. Right arm's going to go forward. Left arm's going to go back. Scissor your inner thighs and pull your belly in tight. Maybe look at that back hand. Good, stay here or push into that front heel. Bring the right hand high up to the sky, exalt this pose. Your left hand can dangle or it can reach behind the back for a half bind. Good, nice big breath into the right rib. Unravel, reach up high. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. We'll find half Hanumasana, half splits. Walk the hands back, straighten-ish the front leg. Flex your toes towards your face. Pull that left hip back just a little bit so you can really fire up the sensations in the back of the left leg. Can you stay tethered to the breath here? One more breath. Plant your front foot, walk your hands forward. Lift your back knee. We'll move into warrior one on this side. Spiral the back foot down. The back toes land at a 45-degree angle. Square your hips-ish towards the front of your mat. Rise up. Bring the hands up and overhead. Good. Find the pinky side of the back foot. See that you're not gripping in your front toes. Pull the ribs together and track the tailbone down. Focus your eyes. Find that nice, strong Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Building heat, building strength. Really nice. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, airplane out your arms. Tick-tock your torso forward. Squeeze your upper back. Push into your front heel. Bring the shoulders back up over the hips. Reach up high. We'll do that 2 more times. Use your breath. Exhale, airplane out your arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, airplane out the arms. Really nice. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot. We'll move into Vrksasana. Left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Take a quarter turn. Vrksasana, wide-legged forward fold. Shimmy with your feet until your feet are on one track and maybe a little bit wider. And then let your head be heavy. Roll the weight slightly forward. Send the hips up and back. Halfway lift. Nice strong flat back. Soften your knees. Pull the belly in tight. Rise up. Star pose. Take a big breath into your heart. Turn your heels in and your toes out. Find your horse. Get low. Good. Track your knees towards your pinky toes. Maybe shimmy back and forth to find your saddle. Pull up on your pelvic floor. Focus your eyes. See that your toes are not gripping. Maybe push into your palms a little bit more to find strength in the collarbone and the pectoral muscles. You're almost there. Find the depth that's right for you. Inhale back to star. Nice job. Inhale, breath. Exhale, warrior 2. Front heel to back arch. The back foot is parallel to the short end of your mat. Good. Track your front knee towards your pinky toe. Arms come out to a T. Pull shin to shin, but reach in opposing directions. Can you pull your belly in tight? Focus your eyes. Feel your strength. Feel your power. Reverse triangle. Straighten the front leg. Reach the front arm high. Big breath into the left lung. And bring the arms to a T. Moving into Vrksasana, triangle pose. Soften that front knee. Keep it straight, but not locked. It's a bit tricky. Track the fingers forward when you can't go forward anymore. Hands to 6 and 12. Smooth, steady breath. You're almost there. Keep breathing. To release, bend that front knee a little bit. Maybe grab your blocks. Bring your blocks around your front foot. Pop your back heel high up over your toes. Pyramid pose. We're going to step the back foot in a little bit. Point the back toes off to a 45-degree angle. Straighten-ish the front leg as you bow the chin towards the shin. Find that push-pull in this pose, pushing into your big toe mound, but pulling the left hip up and back. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Look forward. Walk your hands forward. Lift your right leg. Maybe bow the crown of the head towards the floor. Lift the leg a little bit higher. And then step your feet together. Forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, seal the hands into the heart. We'll find tree pose on the left this time. Ground down into your left foot. Bring your right foot to your half staff pose, parallel to the ground. Flex the foot. Level out the hips. Pull to the midline. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, straighten the legs, straighten strong. Inhale, bend it. And move into your tree pose. The foot can come anywhere on the inner leg line but the knee. Wherever you have it, track your tailbone down. Try not to grip in the front toes, the standing toes, that is. Option to grow your branches. Keep your eyes focused. When you're ready, come back to your half staff pose. Flex your foot. And set your foot down. Nice job. Inhale the arms up. Big breath. Exhale, fold forward, bow. Halfway lift, strong back. Plant your hands. Step it back, high plank. Your last downward facing dog. Send those hips up high. Take a big inhale breath. Take an open mouth exhale. Let it go. So nice. Do that one more time. Big inhale, fill up. Big open mouth exhale. Good. Drop down to your knees. Shift your butt to one side or the other, or cross your legs. Come to sitting on your butt. We'll move into Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Remove any flesh from underneath your sit bones, if you got any. And then inhale the arms up and overhead. On your exhale, reach forward and down any amount. So maybe you reach your toes. Maybe you bend your knees. Sometimes I like to just traction my fingers against the earth to draw my heart forward. Two more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So nice. Walk your hands back. Plant your feet out in front of you. Bring your blocks with you as you lower yourself all the way down to the back. Maybe you want to go slow and use your core. Maybe you're over it and you want to just flop down. Do whatever is good. When you get there, hug your legs into your chest. Take a little rock side to side. So nice. Let the feet land on your mat as wide as your mat with your knees up to the ceiling. Bring your arms out to a T. Take an inhale breath. On your exhale, let your legs float to the right, your gaze float to the left. You have those blocks there if you'd like to prop up your legs, if you need to bring the floor closer to you. Use your core to come back to center. And go the other way. Legs go to the left, gaze go to the right. Come on, back to center. We'll find a happy baby pose. Reach for the inner or the outer arches of the feet or the thighs. Bring the knees around the ribs. Try to keep your whole spine on the ground all the way from the base of your neck to your tailbone. And maybe you straighten one leg and then the other. Good, release. Hug your legs back into your chest. Another rock side to side. Let the feet come down. This time land them hip width apart and pointing straight. We'll move into a supported bridge. So press into your feet, lift your hips, put a block or a pillow underneath your sacrum, and then let your hips be nice and heavy. At this point in our practice, you can go ahead and surrender, completely letting go of your control on your breath. So your only goal at this point is to fully relax in the body and in the mind. Stay here, or if you'd like to move into a legs up the wall pose, send your legs straight up to the ceiling. The block should feel like a shelf helping you to hold your legs up. If it doesn't, you might want to bring your feet down and move the block forward towards the front of your mat so it can be in the right spot. Just let your nervous system fully relax. You're welcome to stay in your legs up the wall for as long as you would like. Or if you're ready to melt your feet down and make your way to your final resting pose, do so. Of course, feel free to do anything else that you need in your body in order to find some time of stillness and peace. I will call you out when our time is complete. If you have the gift of time, I encourage you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you can. Soak in the benefits. This is where I will leave you today. Always such an honor to guide you through this amazing practice. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.